Okay, why is rebounding so important in basketball? Why did Kawhi Leonard come out last playoffs, which I hope we have this year? Coronavirus has really taken down the whole world of sports, but why is rebounding important? Why did Kawhi Leonard say board man gets paid? And also, a lot of players just really don't care about rebounds all that much. And today I'm going to change your mind and why rebounding is important. So number one, I do highlight tapes for a lot of players, and I've probably done highlight tapes for you. And there's a player down in Atlanta who I was doing a highlight tape for a couple of years ago now. And basically, he was getting an average of 1 point per game. He was getting somewhere in the range of 6 or 8 assists a game. But he was averaging, get this, over 20 rebounds per game at a high school level. Now, why did he get a scholarship? He didn't score. He's not a scorer. How did he get scholarships? And why did he go to a D1 school? Because Boardman gets paid. Now, when you are a basketball player, if you have the ability to score, if you have the ability to handle the ball, that's valuable. It's extremely valuable to be able to shoot a three-point shot at a higher than 38% average. However, getting more than 10 rebounds a game is ridiculously valuable for any team. Now, the reason why this is valuable for any team is if you can't get defensive rebounds, if you can't get that defensive rebound, that means that the other team is going to get that rebound and they're going to be able to score an easy 2-point shot. So if your team gets 0 defensive rebounds in a game and the other team gets 20 offensive rebounds in a game, guess what's going to happen? If they can shoot 80% off of a offensive rebound because they're just going straight back up, that means that they just scored 16 points. So now you need to go back down the court and score an extra 16 points in that game just to beat them. That is why defensive rebounds are extremely valuable. But on the flip side, being able to get that offensive rebound and go back up. There was a player in the NBA on the Toronto Raptors many years ago when I was a kid whose main job was that. The offensive rebound and the quick points. His name was JYD, Jerome Williams Junkyard Dog. Now the reason why he was so very important on the offensive boards is because he could get 10, 12 points a game off of offensive rebounds. He got all of the junk that everyone else missed and created offense for himself. He didn't need to be the focal point for his players to get him the ball. And you can be like this too. If you find that you're maybe a bench player, or maybe you're a center, and your team just doesn't give you that ball in the post so you can do some kind of a move and go up. If you can get offensive rebounds, you can get points. So now you're making yourself look valuable on offense. Now this player, of course, he was only getting 1 point per game, but what he was doing was he was getting those offensive rebounds and he was kicking it out to extremely high percentage 3-point shooters because of his size. When he got those offensive rebounds and he got it, he had players coming down to collapse on him because they did not want him to score. And because they did not want him to score, and there's himself who's about 6'11", getting that offensive rebound. His defender's probably 6'5", 6'6". He's got another 6'3" guard coming down to guard him. He kicks that ball out. He just got himself an assist, but just got his team an extra 3 points. And if his teammate missed, he had a ridiculously high percentage of getting that offensive rebound again, and again, and again. And that's why he got a scholarship. So being able to get defensive and offensive rebounds is ridiculously important for you as a basketball player and as a team to be able to win more games and to be able to score more points and to be able to help your team overall. But also, let's not forget, let's talk about how you can improve rebounding. I hope the wind is not in my mic right now, but it probably is. It's ridiculously windy and cold today. Some of the things that you can do: vertical jump training. Squats are easy. Right now we're all home. Nobody's in school pretty much across North America. There's still a few provinces here in Canada who still haven't canceled school, but generally speaking, school's canceled. Gyms are canceled. YMCAs are closed. Rec centers are closed. Everything's closed. Parks are still open. But guess what? If you're stuck at home and your parents maybe don't want you to go outside because you're gonna get sick, because like coronavirus is like ridiculously contagious. Squats. Going down into a squat, keeping your knees behind your toes, looking up, shoulders back. Doing 3 sets of 20 of those, you'll be fine. You'll be jumping higher. Lunges, same thing. Take a step forward. Keep that knee behind the toe. Get that back knee almost touching the ground. You don't want it to totally touch the ground. Doing 3 sets of 20 of those. Every other day, you're gonna be jumping higher. If you can go out, maybe to your parking lot if you're in an apartment building, or if you're like me, you have a driveway, and you do these exercises. You do jump squats. You do toe hops. You walk around your house on your toes. These are all gonna help you jump higher. When you're in a practice, so the next time your team practices, which is probably a month, 2 months from now, or maybe next year, practice boxing out on your teammates. Once it gets safe to be around people again. Never thought I'd ever say that. Get a couple of teammates, maybe 2 or 3 of you. Box out each other, have another person throw the ball and try to get a rebound. Try to get an offensive rebound, try to get a defensive rebound. If you get that rebound, go back up for that shot. And these are all gonna help you be able to become a better rebounder in basketball. Again, rebounding is very important. If you don't rebound, you're generally not going to win. So, board man gets paid, just like Kawhi Leonard said. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed watching me freeze my butt off in the weather today, which is freezing, hit that like button, subscribe. I actually have a wrist weight on my tripod holding it down so that the wind doesn't blow it over. Anyways, I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another Twice a Day basketball video.